Welcome to Cancel Me Podcast. This episode is basically about Walsh asking a trans what is a woman, and the response is very interesting. I want you guys to take a look.
Define a woman? Because you've asked other people up here to define how we would define a woman. How would you define a woman, Mr. Walsh?
An adult human female.
And how doesn't a transgender woman fit that definition?
Because they're not.
Somebody said
They're not
female.
female. They have.
Now, I just want you guys to really pay attention because this is really not even funny. It's sad. What you have here is a boy who's really trying to understand because he's been so programmed into a place where he's believing a lie. Pray for these people.
You said that you are a biological male, correct?
I said I'm transgender. I might be intersex for all we know. About almost as many people in the world are transgender as intersex, and a lot of people don't know.
Well, but that's a different conversation. Intersex, that's a genetic anomaly. That's a medical condition. So that's a completely different conversation. That's also not a third gender. That's a genetic anomaly that occurs within the sex binary of male and female. What you're saying is that a quote-unquote trans woman is a female?
By the definitions I'm familiar with, yes.
So how would you define female?
Through my training in health.
What did I say? What did I say a second ago? He's been programmed to believe a lie. What just came out of his mouth? Through my training. Through my training, this is what I've been taught. This is what I believe because I've been trained and programmed to believe it. It's sad what they do to these people, man. They put them so deep into a place where there's so much confusion given to them where they start to believe the actual lie.
There are several different categories for how we define sex. People bring up chromosomes. People also bring up hormone levels. People bring up all sorts of other categories. Lots of people don't fit neatly into a gender binary, even people we don't consider to be intersex. It's a complicated spectrum.
It's not complicated, but you also didn't define. So what is a woman? What is a female? What do these words mean?
It's complicated, and I know you're not going to like that answer, but that's because there are no simple answers in human biology.
Let me ask you a question.
You guys,
Can I ask you one last question?
just let me finish. You guys like to bring up high school level biology classes a lot. I get that a lot, but people who go on to more complicated biology classes will talk about sex as a spectrum.
It's not. It's not.
Well, biological researchers would disagree with you.
Well, then they're full of shit, the ones that would say that. Look, there are.
All right.
Matt didn't have enough.
There are male gametes and female gametes. Oh, I had one last question. I just have one. I had one quick. Can you come back for 1 second? Because this is an important question. You said you're an EMT.
Yes.
Okay, if you're responding to a health emergency. Biological male, somebody with a penis, is having a medical emergency, and they say to you, "I think I'm having a miscarriage." Would you check them to see if they're having a miscarriage? Would you consider that a possibility for them?
Well, I guess when it comes to thinking logically about that, and this is something that should have been thought about when it comes to the whole question, what is a woman? Are you a woman? Well, what I've been trained to think, what I've been programmed to believe. No, 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 no. Are you a actual born, breathing, living woman? Well, no, 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 no. Help.
No, but that's because some people don't have body parts. Doesn't mean they're not a woman.
Okay. Sounds like we've established there are some people who, in principle, can get pregnant, and there are some people who can't. So there's two categories, otherwise known as binary.
Lots of women can't get pregnant either.
Yeah, but they're still of the nature to get pregnant. The only
But
reason
they can't get pregnant.
Yes, but
truth matters, right?
it does. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Hold up now. Truth matters. Boy, oh boy. Truth matters, right? Yes, you're absolutely right. You are correct. Truth does matter. Boy, oh boy.
Truth matters, and they can't get pregnant. That's the truth. So how are they still women?
Because they are for the same reason, for the same
So he's saying, how is a woman that can't get pregnant a woman? That's what.
reason that I can rightly say that human beings have two legs. And if a person is born with only one leg, that doesn't call into question the statement that human beings have two legs, okay? A person being born with one leg doesn't mean that now legs are on a spectrum and we can't say anything at all about how many legs a person has. Who knows? They could be a centipede. You know, they could have 100 legs. No, we know human beings have two legs. If a human is born without two legs, something went wrong. They were supposed to have that second leg. Something went wrong. If you meet a person on the street who only has one leg, maybe they had an accident. Maybe they were in war. Maybe something, maybe they were in a car accident. Maybe they had cancer. A leg was cut off. But you know that something went wrong because by their nature, they're supposed to have two legs. Same thing for a woman. A woman by her nature can get pregnant. A man by his nature never can. So if you meet a woman of childbearing age, say she's 28 years old, and she can't get pregnant, you know automatically that something has gone wrong. And she can go to the doctor and find out what that thing is, even if they can't fix it. So that proves that women by their nature can get pregnant, because the simple fact that she can't shows you that there's something wrong. This is what is known as the exception that proves the rule. Whereas if a male with a penis can't get pregnant, no doctor on earth is going to run tests to see what's wrong with him. Because they already know it's that he's a male, and there's only male and female, those who can get pregnant and those who can't. So, that's it.
That was actually a really great answer. A phenomenal answer on Matt's part. Interesting. What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. When it comes to sensitive videos like this, we don't know what's going to happen with it, but, yeah, pretty interesting, you guys. If you guys have different opinions on what you think a woman is, please put it in the comments. Let us know. If you agree with Matt, put it in the comments. Let us know. For those who are trying to find my Patreon and want to become a member, patreon.com/Isaiah Robin. You can. For those who want to start shopping Kingdom, godlyvibes.com. Get yourself a Kingdom outfit. You can. Everything Kingdom, you guys. I say it on every one of my episodes. Let's raise the kingdom. Let's cancel out the demonic kingdom. Amen. I love you guys. God bless. Shalom.